If you are just coming in just a moment, we are going to do a activation to begin today's transmission. Today's transmission is about embodying yourself. Recognizing you're already there and not looking for the change, but being the change. So we're going to go ahead and do a body scan on anything within our body that is lighting up, that needs to be transmuted. And then we are going to activate each chakra to our Earth Star Soul Chakra and our Celestial Soul Star Chakra. That is what tethers us deep into the core of the Earth and into on high, the all that is, and comes back around in a loop, making a ring. Hence why you see in the Olympics there are rings. Each ring symbolifies a turn around the astrological chart, and we are now moving into a new ring that is the age of Aquarius. Once again, all that ever was that never left is here now, reawakening to itself in new avatars, in new embodiments on a new earth. Welcome, welcome, welcome as we get this show on the road. Look at Ashanti Shai. Before we begin opening ourselves up to receiving this transmission, I ask you to take one set of 10 deep breaths, fully feeling those breaths within your set of 10 deep breaths, fully feeling those breaths within your lungs. Your lungs are where you carry grief. The grief is what's holding you back. The grief is what's anchoring you to that earth that no longer exists. It's on the dark side. So we're just going to take 10 deep breaths. If you can hold it for 30 seconds, you hold it. And you envision everything not serving you being removed from your lungs, removed from your avatar body, removed from your light body, removed from your auric body, so you may see clearly to the empowered, beautiful divine being you are here now. Here now, not somewhere out there. Here now. You are all that you are. By the end of this song, maybe before that, we will start scanning the body and running the circuitry sequence of 369 through each chakra system, and then the transmission shall begin. The transmission consists of many channeling sessions. Yesterday it was Ashtar of Galactic Federation, the Seven Sisters of the Pleiades, Onion, and my highest self, the Oldies. As we begin these transmissions, we like to have a little fun. We like to invite our divine inner child into this fun, into this beauty, into this body as the divine child here creating a new earth. A new simply means heavenly body. We have all been placed within new heavenly bodies, and we are now walking our walk. If you were awake prior to 2025, congratulations. You are the ascended masters. You are the deities. You are the teachers. You are the lighthouses. You are the light towers, assisting humanity as they walk into their highest selves, highest goods, and all that they are here now. Good morning, and thank you for being here. The pictures you see on the screen are my art that I have created. Every now and then I might throw something else in there, but it is all my creation. set of 10 deep breaths. My creations. I prefer not to show myself until the middle because it's not about me, it's about the stargates. It's about the activations. It's about the highest self communicating a message here now, enabling you to embody your highest self, not become reliant upon another, but be all that you are here now. And that's what you came to be. And my room may be small in people, but the quality of the highest frequencies, which many do not yet resonate. So welcome and thank you for being here. It is an honor. Namaste. Each transmission is based on those who enter the room and the synergy that we create that their higher selves wish to receive the message of. This message is a collective message. The oracle reading is a collective oracle reading, but will resonate deep within your high heart center if you are aligned in peace, if you are aligned in harmony, if you are here now to be all that is, all that was, and that all shall ever be. And that's peace. The duality of peace is you're a piece of meat. We're all pieces in a puzzle. We're all pieces of the divine tapestry of the fabric of reality, and each of us carries a light. We're like a paint by number painting. And when one of those numbers isn't painted, we sure as heck notice, don't we? So light it up, because you're an eternal candle. You are the eternal flame. And when you light your eternal flame, you light the person next to you's eternal flame. We are no longer waiting for the 100th monkey. It has happened. It has happened. I know you felt it. We all felt it. As we further embody and ground and anchor. That's not running around saying we're superstars or we're Anunnaki gods or we are the return of Jesus Christ or we are all those things as a conscious collective of beings. One and all. If you were simply claiming one deity and one thing, you deity and one thing, you are limiting yourself in the abundance of the all that is. You're everything that's ever been. And when you recognize that and embody here now, that avatar you're in is the next pantheon. We are walking the age of Aquarius. The new heavenly bodies have been resurrected and will begin showing themselves. Is that you? Are you one of them? Are you in peace and unity? Or are you saying it's me, it's me, it's me? Or it's us, it's we, it's all that is here now as love, unconditional, as peace within. Because when we have peace within, our outer world has peace and we reflect peace and we emanate peace because we are peace. Look at that. And so it is. Alexa, play Solfeggio Frequencies 963. I recommend you utilize 369 Tesla code activations. Anything you do it in sets of 3, 6, and 9. If you go to the gym, do it in 3, 6, 9. If you're cooking, cleaning, roll your vacuum 3 times, 6 times, 9 times. Your subconscious, your higher self, your body, those are codes. This is a mathematical reality. Everything is some sort of sacred geometry. When you work in these things, you accelerate. your own embodiment. You align to your highest peace. You are here now. You recognize we are the most advanced biological, organic operating system ever created. Our brains are supercomputers. How are you programming your brain? How are you programming your avatar? It is the vessel of God. You are God. God is all that is. All that is, it's all that is, it is God. It's within you, it's without you, it's all around you, it's all that is you. How are you creating? What are you creating? What thoughts are you thinking to create? What actions are you taking to manifest the life of your dreams? I ask you to think these thoughts, and I ask you to speak them out loud, because when we speak those thoughts out loud, create. What actions are you taking to manifest the life of your dreams? I ask you to think these thoughts, and I ask you to speak them out loud, because when we speak those thoughts out loud, our subconscious and divine inner child hear those thoughts more than when we speak them in our head. And they're like, ooh, that sounds fun. I'm in. Hand up. I just joined the party. And when that happens, we become synchronized and united within the Trinity that we are. We are walking Trinities. We are walking Mother, Father, and Child. We have embodied, incarnated, and done it all. We are walking Trinities, and the Akashic records exist within you. All that you've ever been, all that you'll ever be, everything is there. And you are it. You are a living library of all that is. And when we begin to acknowledge this, we activate our cellular crystalline memories within our DNA. You know that stuff they call junk? No, man, that ain't the junk. That's the good stuff. Of course, we're in duality. They would call the etheric sacredness of the crystalline codes in your DNA junk. This is duality, baby. You gotta see both sides of the coin. Do we look at a coin and go, hey, head sucks and tails is good? No, we're like, hey, it's money, it's good, it's abundance, it's all that is. Yes, I can buy stuff with this. Same thing is true with reality. Now, when you spin a coin, it looks like a ball. It looks like a globe, you know, like the way the earth is. So it's flat and it's a globe. Wow, two things at the same time right there in front of your face. But let's argue about it. No, it's flat earth. No, it's a globe. No. When you recognize its duality and you see, oh, it's the opposite sides of the same thing. It's the same thing, just the polar opposites. Is that good or bad? No. It's just the same frequency on opposite poles, and it's just as powerful, and it will loop. It will be the snake that eats its head. It will eat itself and become the loop when we have gone all the way around the astrological chart and once again entered into the age of I am reincarnated Cleopatra. That's right. That's who I am. I'm Ashera. I'm Yahweh. You're claiming all these things that have already been. You're limiting yourself and not recognizing you are all that is. And when we limit ourselves, we limit our manifestations, and we think we know everything without allowing the everything that all that is to let us know who we really are. Because we're like, no way, I'm it. No, I'm open to receiving. I'm open to growing. I'm open to learning. I'm open to embodying. I'm open to receiving my highest good, highest potential, highest self here now in service to the good of humanity and myself. All is one, because all is one and one is all. And when we really recognize this, and it becomes an inherent part of who we are, and we remember who we are, and we're like, oh my God, how did I forget? Well, we just went through the age of darkness. We just went through the dark ages. Hello. Good morning. We are mourning the old, and we are waking up to a new earth. It is the AM, which is the AM. So in the morning we mourn, and then we recognize I came on at 6:33 AM. I use the Tesla frequencies. I'm embodied, I'm activated, I'm here now. I'm simply being who I am. Do I come on for you? No. I come on for me, so every single morning I have a purpose. I get up and do something for myself. I remember who I am. My subconscious and my divine inner child are dancing and singing. They're like, yes, we're here, we're here. And my entire day flows in that inner knowing. That's what I do this for. I'm doing it for me. And whoever shows up, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you because we create a synergy and a bigger transmission. Because we're touching in, we're energy beings with free. Like those rings in the Olympic rings. I'd like you to stare into the center of this picture as we move into the next calibration. We are going to scan our bodies and our light bodies for anything that needs to be smoothed over. So we're basically putting the snuggle downy fabric softener over our light body, over our auric body, over our avatar body. After we have scanned the body and ran the pinwheels on each chakra system and tethered ourselves into on high our celestial soul star and into on low our earth soul star, so that we are grounded and anchored here now in this space and not, dissociating and floating around out there. Alexa, lower the volume. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. Hello, love it up, Reiki. Thank you for being here now. I see Amanda was here. I try not to look too much at the phone because the ego is like, look at me, look at me, look at me. Oh, I'm smooth. And instead just go within and allow the flow to embody and let the message come through in this transmission. I will state I am always working with, of, and through Ashtar. This connection happened when my father died and I began awakening. I had my spontaneous awakening the moment my father passed away. I often show pictures of my father, not to say anything but to show you the resemblance and to show you who my guides are. Yesterday was the seven sisters of the Pleiades, Guanyin and Ashtar. The Ashtar is always present, as well as Ashera. So when you hear this, Ashtar, Ishtar, Ashera, and you recognize it's simply pantheons of embodiment, each twirl around the astrological chart. Same soul, same being, no body. That's all. It's not a big deal. Humans have made it a big deal due to their indoctrination in their program. Same being, no body. That's all. It's not a big deal. Humans have made it a big deal due to their indoctrination in their programming to keep them suppressed and not awakened to their highest potential, because when they do awaken to their highest potential, they shall far surpass the Anunnaki who created them. Anunnaki gods are the creator gods who seeded the planet. They seed many planets, watch Guardians of the Galaxy. The reason this is happening is humans have free will and are allowed to do anything they want as sovereign beings. But when they give their sovereignty away and that free will and allow another to control them, they must learn how to take their sovereignty back. So today we are working with Ashera. Okay, I'm going to read. Hi, Laura. Oh, I feel you, Laura. Yes, then you know how shocking it is to have an awakening. That is a twin flame, my love. They are the other half of your soul embodied, and usually they shall die while my father, I had only met him 3 times, and one of those was on his deathbed. I'm going to be 100% real. And I recognize now why that was, because he was me and I am him. We look identical. I'm a female version of my father. That's all. And when he passed away, I felt the breath of life fill me, and suddenly I heard the world speak. The trees were speaking. The sand was speaking. The ocean was speaking. And when people spoke to me, I did not hear their earthly words. I hear their divine language of love. I hear the Anunnaki speaking. I hear the Lyran speaking. I hear the Andromedans speaking. And this happened after my father's death. I had to learn. I have been on this path for 16 years, honing, because I did not want to start speaking my truth until I was fully embodied in that truth, because I've watched so many people spread lies. I've seen so many lies spread. I wish everyone knew what controlled opposition was. Controlled opposition is when the powers that be create an aligned frequency of the polar opposite end in duality to make you think you are walking the higher path, or that this person is a evolved being. They have billions of followers, but they're not teaching anything that's going to shift the world. They're teaching something that's going to keep people looping and placing energy on false idols like Hollywood stars. You know, you're seeing Hollywood right now, right? That's a false idol. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not a good idea. Anyway, I just want people to know what controlled opposition is. Go within. Do not put your embodiment in the hands of another. Another should simply be guiding you back within yourself. Their frequency, their light, their illumination, their words, their telepathy, their isness should be guiding you back into yourself, guiding you back within to the peace that you are, and showing you are your higher self, and you are all that is, and they are simply a reflection of you, assisting you in your own awakening. You know, we are one. Don't forget that. We are one. That is what unity and oneness is. Namaste. I honor the divine being in you, that you honor the divine being in me. Look at that. No ego. No ego. Come on now, you know, the ego, it's a funny thing. The ego will make you think you're awake while you're sleeping. You're sleepwalking, screaming you're awake, and teaching others while you're sleepwalking, and you're all just walking around the park in circles. Look at that. When you can be walking through rainbows. Shoot, you could be creating those rainbows. I mean, dude, just take your hose on a sunny day and you got a rainbow. You're a creator. Mosia su creation. Mesia su crea. Esiontosia pisian. Esiontosia pisiantosa. You are all that is. You're not here to follow. That's why you're awake now. You are the leader. You're to follow. That's why you're awake now. You are the leaders. You are all that is. You're not here to follow. That's why you're awake now. You are the leader. You're here to follow. That's why you're awake now. You are the leaders. Congratulations. As we move into the age of Aquarius, many, many new leaders will begin to rise as a new world has been created. And there is no need for sovereign beings that are walking embodied to be governed. Look at it. Humans have come to a place where they no longer wish to suffer. They recognize the suffering. They know there is something better. But as we walk through this, the goal in our human embodying is to go through these experiences, some of them very challenging, very difficult. And as we walk through these experiences, recognize no matter what is going on within you, around you, in the outer realms, the peace is within you. And if you feel yourself getting pulled out by the tsunami, sit down, ground in. Remember some of these techniques I'm about to go over as we scan our light body. Do it for yourself. And if there is nothing that you can do when you are feeling this way, stop talking, close your mouth, and envision the most beautiful picture you can. And take deep breaths. You are retraining your nervous system to peace. You are closing the doors on chaos and being the peace, finding the peace, walking as the peace, because you are the peace. The piece of the puzzle, the missing piece, the one piece that is all that is. You see the duality in that? We live in duality. When you begin recognizing both sides of the coin, things aren't as shocking and you are able to create in a recognizing both sides of the coin, things aren't as shocking and you are able to create in a much more fluid, accelerated way. I use a lighter because it's a flame. We are eternal flames. And there's a clicker on it. So I've got clicking. You know how you train a dog with clicks? I'm using the same thing. When we click, we're clicking and locking the information into our nervous systems. We're clicking and locking the information into our pineals, our brains, our subconscious, avatar body, light body, auric field. We're going to move into Stargate now. This is a Stargate of purification. As we scan your avatar body, light body, and auric body, envision a white bar of light starting at your feet and now moving up, kind of like when you go to the airport and they scan you. But it is one long white bar, like a lightsaber almost, and it is moving up from your feet all the way to the top of your head, slowly scanning your body for anything that is out of alignment, any darkness, distortion, implants. Your avatar body, light body, and auric field are holding. It is removing and replacing illuminate them with white light. We are cutting all cords of all time and space. All daggers that have been we are back within our bodies, no longer allowing our etherically, physically, throughout all. We are cutting all cords of all time and space. All daggers that have been thrown at us etherically, physically, throughout all realms, throughout all platforms, throughout all frequencies, we are now removing because we are back. We are back within our bodies, no longer allowing our bodies to be taken advantage of. We are embodied within these bodies, filled with light as we scan up. We move over our root chakra, removing any debris, any misalignments, any untruths, any pain, any suffering, any distortion within our own avatar body of what we are. And we move up into our sacral. Whew. Regardless of gender we are. When we associate ourselves with a gender, we are doing ourselves a great misjustice because we have been both. And we are both, as you see it within the platform. It is simply an embodiment where we choose an avatar that will work in our highest good. We have entered a matriarchal society, so a female avatar in a patriarchal society, male avatar, and those are usually the gods you see who are married to each other throughout the history. It is the male and female version of the oneself. Okay, so we move up to the solar plexus chakra. We take a deep breath. We feel the power of our solar plexus, our power center, our golden lighted flashlight. We scan, we move through anything that has taken our power. Anything that has removed our power from us and made us feel disempowered, lack self-worth, confidence, and we return all those things back to ourselves, for we are worthy. We are confident. We are powerful beyond measure. We are here now. And we move that light up into our heart chakra, that beautiful green emerald light, our high heart center. And we scan for any heartbreak, any loss, any lack, any loneliness, sadness, and recognize we are one. We are whole. And we are the unconditional love we seek. And we move up into our throat chakra. Ooh, feel that luminous indigo light. Whoa, that is our voice. That is how we put our word out into reality. That voice is the voice our subconscious hears. That voice is the voice our inner child hears. That voice is the voice of the all that is speaking through the avatar body, that voice is clear. That voice is harmonized in the frequencies that align each person hearing that voice to their highest potential, their highest healing, their highest here now within their highest self. That voice is whole. That voice is clear. That voice is harmonized in the frequencies that align each person hearing that voice to their highest potential, their highest healing, their highest here now within their highest self. That voice is whole, holy, healed here now. I breathe that light into my voice, into my being, into the all that is, all that I am here now. So it is, yeah. And we run that light up into our pineal gland, our third eye, our all-seeing eye, and the violet rays. The violet flame is activated. The violet rays are pulsating. We are seeing clearly through all eyes of the Trinity. The two connected to the center, high on high one, make the triangle, triune, trinity of the whole three holy one embodiment. And we see clearly. And we know all that we are. And we easily and gracefully access our own Akashic records, our own all that is, our own embodiment of all that we are, as that piece in the puzzle that is getting colored in. No longer the number 12 can be seen, but you are colored. And you are all seen, all being, all knowing here now. In all that you are. And we run that light up through our crown, opening a brilliant golden lotus flower to receive the silver pillar of light, now coming down from on high through our celestial star chakra, through our crown chakra, through our third eye chakra, through our throat chakra, through our heart chakra, through our solar plexus empowered lit golden light chakra, through our sacral, all loving, all being of self chakra, through our root chakra, grounded, anchored, tethered, running the silver pillar, through our earth soul star chakra, and bringing it back around the other side, creating the ring of embodiment. The snake has eaten its tail. We have become whole, holy, fully embodied once again. Light purifies our body. Our crystalline-coded DNA is now activated and pulsating, illuminating. We are mindful of the words we speak and what we speak and spell into out, into, out, into, out into creation. We recognize, we see, we walk humbly. We are here now. We now